to get hangry.
Seconds later. A little longer than a few minutes later.
Right, hello vlog. So what's the time now? Time is 7:58. Now I got home from work around 6ish. So, you know, we're spending a bit of time with the family. It is what it is. But with that being said, there's a little bit that I got to do tonight. First one by the looks is I got to clean this mirror, because is that a handprint right there? Okay, got to clean that mirror. And probably the rest of my room by the looks, as you can see behind me. I feel like every time I pick up the camera and vlog, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to tidy up my room. Like, I just need to tidy this up really quick. But it's like every time, so you guys are probably like, this guy's a pig. I don't know what to tell you. I need to sort of organize like my calendar, my life for the rest of the week and then next week, because I neglected to do that responsibility. I'd usually do that on a Sunday afternoon, just before the week, you know, get my calendar ready and make sure I've got everything planned out. Otherwise I just will forget stuff. But I'm going to do that. I think I'm a little bit overdue for some, you know, reshuffle my goals. I'm almost ready to get back into running, which is amazing. The knees feeling pretty good. So we're pretty much back on track to get back running. My marathon race day is in under 40 days, so I'm pretty scared. But we're going to do it. We're going to get there. It's going to be fine. I'm going to set a couple goals towards that, and then towards my life in general. I feel like it's a good time to sit down with life beginning to pick back up again soon, and uni starting soon. It's probably a good time to just set some good goals and set some habits. Now, oh yes, slight elephant in the room. I am on my phone. I was using this camera. I just got this new camera. It's the, oh wow, shadow right in the way. But I got the Sony ZV-1F something, letters and numbers. But I got that. Really, really happy with it. But I bought it secondhand and didn't come with a battery charger, so that's not ideal. But I've ordered a battery charger for that. Should be coming sometime tomorrow. But I've got a feeling you and we're going to be out a bit tomorrow, so most likely filming on the old faithful, the old green machine here for at least another day, or the rest of this vlog. But yeah, also to do tonight, got to hit the gym. Been a bit sick at the start of this week, so I've neglected going to the gym, and I was in a really good rhythm with it last week, so I don't want to let that go. But I'm thinking I'll go a little bit later when it's a bit quieter, so I can bring you guys with me. Gym tonight, tidy that up, clean the mirror if I can. I'm out of breath. Let's just get into it. Alright, I got something to confess, guys. First of all, I'm about to sneeze. 1 minute. It's coming. It's gone. I have a confession. I just went on a little educational rant to you guys about some goal setting and some habits, and I didn't turn this on. The mic was not on, my receiver was in, and there was zero audio. So I'm going to try this again, try and remember what I was saying, because I was off on many tangents. But here we go. Pretty much what I was trying to say is I'm sitting down now, I'm about to set my goals and schedule the week. 3 days late, but who cares? And it sort of got me thinking about some things that I learned about goal setting and habits, and brought me to this book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. So, very popular book, like one of the most popular. It's on pretty much every shelf everywhere. Not sponsored, not friends with James. Would like to be, but genuinely just really like that book. What it taught me in relation to, habits and goals, the first one that really stuck out to me was identity-based habits. Now, what does that even mean? Pretty much what James was saying in the book is that when you set a goal, that does not automatically make you fulfill that goal. Like, the goal does not determine the outcome. What does determine the outcome is your identity and the habits that you build towards that. So to put that in an example, I set the goal, I'm going to run a marathon in August. That didn't automatically make me a runner. That didn't automatically make me able to run a marathon. What is building me towards that is my identity. So it's not, I'm going to run a marathon in August. It's, I'm going to be someone that runs. And then every day, I'm not trying to run a marathon every day. I'm just trying to be someone that runs. And that's building me towards that goal. There was something else that someone somewhere said once, sometime, that in order to be really good at what you do, you have to really love the repetition and you have to really love the training. Something like that. But I could not agree more, and that ties in with this concept. Like, the little habits that you complete every day are what's going to get you to that goal at the end of the day. So for me, every time the sneeze is coming back. It's gone again. I scared it away now that I said that. Anyway, what I was saying, every little thing, every run that I go on, every time I go to the gym, work towards that goal, work towards that identity, it's the vote. It's hold on. But I swear this sneezing has actually made me lose brain cells. I don't know how to speak, and I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But I think what I'm trying to say, if I go deep enough in there, is that, every little habit that I do is a vote for the identity that I am someone that runs. That's an example. Every little habit I do builds me towards the person that I want to be. Pretty much, essentially. Now, something else that I wanted to show you is something that I've been using for a little while. I want to say like 4 or 5 years I've been using this program. You might have heard of it.
That you do.
You might have heard of it. You might have heard of it. It's Notion. I'm not sponsored at all by Notion. I just genuinely use the product all the time, and I have for a long time. But yeah, not sponsored. I'll pop a screenshot up here of what my dashboard looks like. So on my dashboard, I pretty much have, really simply, something that I can repeat every week. So what do I need to deal with this week? My top 3 priorities. And then I've also got a link to a page where I can just dump down everything that I need to do in the week. And I can refer back to that and see what I have and haven't done. Also on this page, I've got like different sections for uni, work and content. I've got places where I can brain dump and stuff like that. So that's a really, really simple page that when I'm setting goals and planning out the week, I refer back to that. So essentially once I'm done flapping my gums, I'm going to fill that out, which I should have done 3 days ago, but that's okay. Better late than never. Now, another thing that I'm going to check up is my morning and night routine page on Notion. So there's a bit there. I don't go through and tick the whole thing pretty much ever, but essentially it's down there for me. I set goals, and then I figure out what habits will alter my identity to help me achieve that goal. And then all of those habits are down in this routine in chronological order. So I can go through, it's pretty much my cheat sheet. I can see what's there that I need to do, what I've forgotten. Bang, perfect. It's all there. I've also got my gym splits, because I forget that every single time. I'm like, what am I doing? I swear, I've just got the worst memory. I'm literally Dory. Apart from that, it's pretty simple. You can do this probably in your notes. You could do this on the back of a napkin. I don't know, you could write it on your grandma's forehead or something. It's that simple. But just the action of getting it from your brain onto something that you can see and refer back to is so handy. And I've been using that for a while to get in track of my own life and my own habits. I'm just checking that the light's on. The light is still on. Cool. So, the other thing from that Atomic Habits book that I really did like, and it was mentioned briefly in there, was the idea of habit stacking. So again, what is habit stacking, bro? Like, don't talk to me in this lingo like I know what you're talking about. Habit stacking, pretty simply, is there are things that you do every day and you don't think about it. So, I don't know, you might wake up every morning and then bang, you have to have a shower, otherwise you just won't get out of bed. That's me. So when I do that, I wake up every morning, I have a shower, also every night. I don't stink, okay? I'm not a stinky fella. I shower twice a day. That's really important. Anyway, I have a shower every morning, and that's second nature for me. While I'm doing that habit, that is second nature to me. I will always, every single time, I will brush my teeth in the shower. Okay, call me crazy for that. I will brush my teeth in the shower every time I'm in there. It's not exclusive to only when I'm in the shower, I will brush my teeth, but every time I'm in the shower, I'll brush my teeth. So those two habits, shower, brushing teeth, combine into essentially a routine. A very short one, but it is a routine. Now, I've been trying to lock in a little bit on my skincare. You know, I'm looks maxing, guys. I'm looks maxing. I didn't like that I said that. Anyway, my skin has been a bit of a weak point for a few years. And quite frankly, my face looks like a pepperoni pizza sometimes. So I've been really trying to get on the skincare grind. So what I've been doing, I've got these two habits that turn into a routine. Shower, brushing my teeth, cool. Once I'm out of the shower, very conveniently, I'm in the bathroom. What else is in the bathroom? My skincare products. So I see that, and that essentially tells me, bang, next habit can get smashed right here, right now. And then I've been doing that for a little while, and that has solidified into another step in that morning routine. So this stack of habits that are sort of second nature, I don't think about. It doesn't take any willpower for me to complete these now, because I've been doing them for a little while, and it's just, like I said, second nature. It's just another domino getting knocked down. That builds my morning routine. Now, there was a line that I wrote down from James Clear's book, and it's a bar, so just warning, heat is about to be chucked your way. He said, you don't rise to your goals, you fall to your systems. So if you're chasing something right now, build the system before you chase the outcome. Bro, what a bar. So true though. Like, do I have to say much more for that? Like, James killed it with that. That is so true. But yeah, that's my little spiel. I'm going to get on with my goal setting because there's other things to do. Better watch back this footage and check that I've actually connected the microphone this time and that there is audio. Otherwise, those little nuggets of information are never going out because I'm not filming this another time. But yeah, we got a couple of other things to do tonight, and sort of just killing time until the gym gets quiet. But I'll see you when something interesting happens. Alright, the time is 10:36. We're going to go to the gym. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go do that now, and I'll see you there.
Alrighty, good morning vlog. It is 8:40 and once again I cannot see anything out of any of my windows. So it's making driving quite hard and the sun is also blaring. I hope I'm not backing into it anymore. Yeah, last night didn't get too much sleep, I'm gonna be honest. So I'm reshuffling my goals and what today's gonna look like. First one, obviously where I'm going now, go to work. Finish up there around 12:30 in the city. And then my plans for today were, oh my gosh, I can't see out of that window whatsoever. My plans were to go into the city, maybe do some thrift shopping, get some food in the city, and just chill out with you guys. But that has now changed. Scrap that. Goal number one, go to work. Goal number two is now get home and nap, because I feel like my body is about to fall apart. So I'm going to go and do that afterwards. Hope you don't mind. I'll still bring you along with me, of course. But yeah, oh my gosh, I just felt like that. Yeah, gonna head off to work today. It's only a short one, 9:30 till 12:30. Should get home around 1 and then be able to chill out for the rest of the day. Only real duties I have after that is show on my face of footy training, maybe getting a little lift in at the footy gym, but we'll see. No pressure to do that whatsoever. I've got my physio appointment tomorrow, so I'm not going to push anything knee wise. That would just be a bit silly. Alright, I'm going to head off to work and I'll catch you guys when I'm finished probably. Work's done. Oh, back home now. In my bed. I know this morning I said that I was going to nap, but who'd have thunk I was just in a bad mood because it was the morning and I was tired in that moment. I'm actually feeling pretty good right now. So we got some things that we can be doing. First of all, I need to do some jobs around the house. When I say jobs around the house, I really just mean tidy up my life a little bit, like do my washing, clean that mirror that I said I was going to clean yesterday, clean up my desk a little bit, but nothing too exciting. But yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I think apart from that, just chilling for the rest of the day. Yeah, let's smash out those jobs, and then we can chill for the rest of the day. It's knockoff then. Fantastic day.
Crazy bets on me. Back mid-scroll, Armageddon arcane. Walking the wild, walking the wild. Don't know why. Cars play cowgirls and numberless chats. We're feeling just fine in our running hats. Walking the wild, walking the wild. I don't know why. I don't mind the hustle and the tussle. I don't mind the grind. I don't mind pretending we don't see these signs. one's gone. Walking in the wild, walking in the wild. Don't know where, don't know where, don't know where. Radio play in the cesspool stream. Oh, running down nightmares that used to be dreams.
Right, hello, editing Austin here. It is Saturday when I'm editing this. I'm just looking at the end of this night, and you know, I had a shower and stuff and spoke to you guys and sort of said goodbye and thanks for watching. But the whole thing was in slow-mo, so there's no audio. So I just try and say what I was trying to say then now. So pretty much thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you watch till the end. If you pretty much like what you saw, I've started uploading some short form content which I'm really excited about, and it's a lot of good fun. So if you could check that out after you're done here, I would really appreciate that. And how about this? I'll make you a deal. If you check out my short form content, say you go to Instagram Reels, and you come from this video, follow me and comment Dory, D-O-R-Y, and I'll follow you back. You have a deal? I like it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Morning. I know I literally just said thanks for watching this week's video, but something amazing has occurred, and I've decided to make the comeback to running today for a very special occasion. I'm here with Tilly, by the way.
Hey.
Miss Grace Grove is putting on a run club in Adelaide, and it would be rude not to go. So I'm going to try and run this morning, and we'll see how it goes. It's cold. It's very cold. I'm freezing. And I haven't done this in a very long time. But here we go.
I will be running in my tracksuit pants because I'm freezing.
OMG chat, I'm running again. And I actually feel okay.
Yippee!
That was huge. I mean,
Such a big circle.
brief intermission. We back, baby. There's so many flipping people here. Almost just killed myself on that curb, holy. Oh, he's zooming. I forgot to pause my Garmin.
I didn't even bother.
Say hi, Tilly.
Yay!